I am taking the rest of the summer off. So my guides have been nudging me, encouraging me, pressuring me to stop and to sit and to be still and to not continue to bombard with anything really. So, when was the last time you took the entire summer off? You know, it is early July right now, and have you given yourself the permission per your mission or per your spirit guide's mission to just be? To go, no, 50 weeks of the year devoted to you and only 2 weeks devoted to me. That, just doesn't work for me. And as a matter of fact, next month, it's going to be 27 years since I quit my day job. It was sucking my soul dry, and it wasn't helping the people that I knew that I was capable of helping. I was a psychotherapist in an agency, and at that time, maybe things have changed, but at that time, there wasn't this idea of guidance. There was this idea of, well, they can figure it out for themselves. They just need to talk about it. But what I noticed was that didn't work. So I quit. I stopped doing that. And I will celebrate 27 years next month of being privileged, honored, and happy that I chose to do that. When you build your life on choice rather than have to, I have to do this, I have to do that. Feel the energy in that. But I choose to do this. So my guides and I have been discussing for a few weeks now that I just stop and that I take this time, I don't know quite what it's for. I will divulge more because I'll keep doing lives randomly and from time to time in different places. No more backdrop. So when you do this, when you take time for yourself, what does that feel like? I've been agonizing over this for a while, thinking, I'm depriving someone of something. And then they sat me down, along with the help of a dear friend, and said, this is not the first go round that you've been told to stop. Just relax, chillax, and take the time, devote it to yourself. So as I show up here, and you'll continue to see my posts because I love to do that and encourage you to be more creative, to be more happy, to find more joy in your heart. So as I do this, I will keep you posted about what it's like to take everything. I have 2 commitments. I have a client, and then I have my membership program that's going. So I will stay committed to those through the summer. But I'm not offering more classes. I'm not offering more one-on-one sessions. I'm not offering any more of those for the summer. So I will keep you posted as to how that goes for me, because I feel like if I can show, as opposed to tell, if I can show you what it's like to just be able to take time for yourself. It doesn't matter whether it's just one day in a week or whether it's just 1 hour, if that's what you can carve out. But as I go along, I will let you know how it works for me, because maybe that will help you be able to stand in your truth, to be able to say, wait, this is my life. And don't wait until you're 77. So this is my life. And I will be devoted to my own evolution, to my own growth, to my own spirit, to my own soul. So, hey, Petra, so as I do this, as I show you how it is possible that you take the summer off, maybe it will encourage you to give yourself a day, an hour, a week, a month for yourself. So let me encourage you, because that's what Spirit is doing for me, that it's time. It's time to turn away from outward, and it's time to go within, to get clear about your non-negotiables. You know, someone asked me earlier today, oh, what are your non-negotiables about that? And I was like, oh, I'm going to sit right down and write some. So you know your non-negotiables. So you know, because you have to refresh them. You know, you don't write them from a point 5 years ago and they're still operative today. You get to refresh those. So I will refresh those. So refresh your non-negotiables. What are your non-negotiables? What are your priorities? And if you have desires that are unfulfilled, I want to tell you that the deal is that there's a belief that you hold that is in your road. So the belief that I hold is that I have to do rather than be. So now I'm going to be rather than do. And I will show up because it's fun, it's joy, and it's my passion. But I'm not offering classes, I'm not offering sessions, and I'm going to see, feel, and be in non-doing. Non-doing doesn't mean I just sit and I just sit and I just sit. Non-doing means that my outward expression comes from an inner motivation, an inner desire. So I will let you know how it goes, and I'll continue sending out love. And I encourage you to do that too. What we think, and you know, this is being found scientifically, that what we think creates a frequency, a vibration. So if I look at someone and I think, ew, then that frequency goes out to that person. So Deepak a few days ago said, today I will judge nothing. Take that in for a moment. Take a nice deep breath. Put your hand on your heart and see if you can make that your mantra today. Today, I judge nothing. And for me, there's an incredible amount of freedom in that. When I take off my judge's hat and I have no hat at all, then I'm free to be able to experience what's in front of me, the present, as opposed to judging what I see and what's wrong and why it could be better and what's wrong with those people anyway and blah, blah, blah. So I invite you to take some space for yourself and to see what it feels like to be in the not doing. You know, most of folks who are, I call them worker bees, most 9 to 5 worker bees. So they have 2 days, 2. One of them, most likely they spend running around getting ready for the week. And you know what I noticed, and this was years and years ago before the anxiety level and the was so high, was that my friends would start at 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon kvetching about going to work the next day. So one of the ways that we interrupted that is we would go to the movies on Sunday night. And sometimes we would even go to the late movie just to really disrupt that. Because your life is not, well, your life is for you. And are you creating someone else's dream? Are you living and working so that you support someone else's dream? Or are you working and supporting your own dream? So that's a great question to leave you with. All right, so let's give away some love so we can get some. All right, energize your hands and make them feel warm. Place your hands on your heart. And you know, Facebook still hasn't figured it out how to do landscape. So maybe by the time I'm back full time, maybe by the end of the summer, they'll figure it out. So hands on your heart, take a nice deep breath. I open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. One more time. I open fully and freely. Give it away, give it away, give it away. Accept, big old bowls with your hands, and embrace, put it in your heart. All the good the universe has for me. One more time. I open fully and freely to give, accept, and embrace all the good the universe has for me. Namaste, aho, bliss, wish me well, and see how I do with this taking the summer off. All right, and in case no one has told you so far today, you are amazing. Love ya. See ya. Bye. Randomly. All right, just a minute more. One more giggle.